Good morning from the Philippines. Good morning, everyone. What time is it in your country? In the Philippines, it's 8:30 a.m. right now. Let's wait for the others to join the stream so that I don't need to repeat everything I say in the beginning. I need to say a lot of things. What is that? How are you guys doing? How's 4th of July? How did you celebrate it? 5:30 a.m. Washington. 8:30 p.m. Oh, most of these are in the US, right? 6:30. Hello, Lucius, Giovanni. Hello. Good morning, everyone. Stayed home for the 4th. 7:30 p.m. 4th of July here is the other day. So it was I don't know, it's Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. And then when I went out that at night, it's like there's a lot of people outside. It's like so busy. The city is so busy. I'm like, is it holiday today? What day is it today? What date today? And then it's July 4. I'm like, do we celebrate 4th of July? I don't think we celebrate 4th of July though. But yeah, it was very busy last Tuesday. It also looks like holiday in the Philippines. No fireworks because of fire hazard. Ah, was good in Middle US. Lots of fireworks, of course. Living in Baguio, can't wait to hear your thoughts. Ah, really? 8:32 p.m. here in Ohio. It's 8:32 a.m. Wow. In the Philippines right now. We have the exact opposite time. 5:32 California. The topic is how why? Why? I want my community to be friendly. I am Negan, okay? So please don't say things like that. From Seattle, Washington, 5:30 p.m. Kamalo, hello. Okay. Poor doggies and other animals suffer from fire. Wow, yeah, that's true because I remember our dog. No, almost all dogs every New Year's Eve, they're like all hiding and barking. They get stressed because of all these fireworks. Okay, guys, so let's start. First of all, thank you, Lush. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you. Have a good day. Um, so today we're going to talk about Baguio. Have you guys been to Baguio? What are your thoughts about Baguio first? I want to hear your thoughts about Baguio if you've been there. And yeah, I know. First I want to explain myself why I didn't do live stream on YouTube for like I don't know 1 week or so, or almost 2 weeks, or I don't know 1 week. I think the whole week I didn't because so I was in Baguio right last week. Well, it was in my schedule to do live stream on YouTube. However, all the accommodations that I stayed in don't have a good Wi-Fi connection. They have Wi-Fi, but it's not good. It's not enough to do live stream and to use the app. I mean the app that I'm using to do live stream on YouTube. So like I stayed in three different accommodations, but these are just cheap accommodations. But I mean they should have good internet connection. But this is Philippines. What would you expect? So yeah, I was not able to do live stream on YouTube because of that. The internet connection is not possible. I don't want to like stream and it's lagging a lot or like glitching a lot. So I didn't do it. I said I'm just gonna do it once I am back in Manila. So next time the Philippines. Haven't been to the Philippines at all. Navy, yes. Ah, wow, that's a long time ago. So yeah, about Baguio. Well, for those of you who doesn't know that I studied in Baguio in college for I stayed there for 5 years. So I know well Baguio very well. At that time, like 2012 to 2016, I think, or 2017, I was there in Baguio. I was living there. It was colder than the last time last week that I went there. So now, because it's wet season, it rains a lot, and when it rains it pours. I mean, it when it rains, it's really rain, it rains hard, and it rains a lot. The only time that is really cold in Baguio now is when it's raining. The temperature drops to around 17, 18 degrees, especially at night when it's raining. And then when it's, even it doesn't rain at night, but it rained like at daytime. At night, expect the temperature will go down to at least 17, 18 degrees Celsius. So, but when it's not raining, when it's super duper sunny, it's hot. I was also sweating. I was sweating, but the temperature's around 23, 24 degrees Celsius. But it's a lot cooler than the rest of the lowlands in the Philippines, like Manila or Cebu. It's a lot cooler. And it's very nice in Baguio as well because the people there are more traditional than, I mean, the locals. Okay, the locals in Baguio are more traditional than anywhere else in the Philippines, I think. But I mean, in Manila or in like other even in my own province, they still do traditional dance there. Can you believe that? I was really surprised. And the people, it's like a different kind of different world from the Philippines because yeah, people are very very nice. I've encountered a lot of very 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 nice people in Baguio. Like there are times that I didn't have money, I didn't have cash, and I need to take, because you know the roads in Baguio are rolling. Okay, they're like uphill, downhill, very steep. So walking is nice in Baguio because they have a cool weather, cool climate, but the walking makes it a little bit difficult because of the rolling terrain, and it's gonna make you really really sweat and tired, especially if you're carrying a lot of bags with you. So there were times that I need to take taxi because I was looking for like the hostel I'm gonna stay in for the night. I couldn't find it, and Google Maps is like trashy as well because of the internet. And then when took a taxi, I forgot I didn't have cash. I didn't have money. So the taxi um drove me to my destination, but I said, "Oh my gosh, Kuya, I don't have money. Sorry, can you drop me off in an ATM machine or something?" "Oh, ATM machine is far from here, but it's fine. It's fine. Just just if you see me, if ever you see me, just give me if ever you see me." But I was like, "That's not really possible, right? Because it's Baguio. I don't know him. He doesn't know me. So like I insist to give him low Gcash or something. He said he doesn't have Gcash, this and that, and then he insists it's fine. He's very very nice. And there's also one lady who gave me like I didn't have money, only have 20 pesos, but I was hungry already at time because I was going walking to the next hostel, and then I said, "Can I buy this? It's like a corn." And then she said it's 25 pesos, but I only have 20 pesos. So it's like, It's fine, it's fine, I will give you." They're very nice there, very, very nice people. And yeah, the people there are very, very traditional. Maybe you would even think that some are snob because they're very traditional. But there, it's like a melting pot, you know. Baguio City is melting pot. A lot of people from the lowlands go to Baguio City to work and study, especially to study because it's like university hub in the north. A lot of students from the lowlands go to Baguio to study, and also a lot of people from the lowlands go to Baguio to work. So expect that Baguio City is a very, very congested city. Okay, not just crowded like the population, the people, but the city is very congested. The traffic is just too much in Baguio. Um, yeah. Well, it's like there are areas in Baguio, there are parts of mountains in Baguio that are like hills of houses. And if when you say houses, it's not like, you know, well constructed houses. It's like the normal houses that you see in the provinces or in the Philippines, but in hills, like, you know, they're like attached to each other, like very close to each other, but in they're all constructed in a hill or in mountains, and it's like it looks like when you're on the road, it looks like hills of houses. Yeah. And also the bus, yeah, if you go there, there's only if you're in Luzon, there's only one way to go there. It's only by bus. You can ride a deluxe, which is like premium ride. Deluxe is like nonstop, as well as they have like first class as well. So here you have big seats on the in the bus with free water. There's toilet in the bus, but it's like 5 hours minimum. 5 hours. Yeah, 5 hours. I repeat again, 5 hours. Baguio is a nice place because I think it's good for you because of the weather. The only downside, I'm gonna tell you honestly, the only thing that I don't like about Baguio, especially now, but it was already like that when I was studying there, but it just got worse. It's very congested. The traffic is super heavy because you know the jeepney phase out in the Philippines. They didn't phase out any jeepney, but they added the replacement, the alternative that they're saying. So they added the coaster, but they didn't remove jeepney, so it didn't really resolve any traffic issue. It's super duper traffic because of that. It just added, you know, the coasters, the mini buses just added to the congestion. And because of that as well, it's more polluted. The air quality, I don't know. But if you go out, like outside the city, let's say in the city proper, just 500 meters or like maximum 1 kilometer away from the city proper, you're already outside Baguio City. So outside Baguio City, the town proper, is very nice. It's like a lot of forests, greens, open spaces. Is very fresh compared to where you when you're in the city. So if you want to like stay in Baguio City, just pick a location that is not in the town proper. There are taxis and everywhere anyway, so transportation is not a problem. There is also jeepneys everywhere you go, so it's not a problem. Um, and also because of the rolling terrains there, the vehicles are like accustomed um to like drive in, you know, uphill roads, and it's really really working out the engines, right? So they are very loud. All the vehicles in Baguio are very very loud. If you guys don't want loud, if you are going to pick a place to stay, don't pick a place that like in front of the national road only. And yeah, the smoke, they emit thick black smoke, almost all the vehicles, because of, you know, they got used to like drive in a very in a rolling terrains, uphill roads especially. So yeah. Are there luxury accommodations there? Like Kevin McDonald. Yes, Kevin, there are luxury accommodations, and there are also more and more condominiums now. And the condominiums are very, very nice. I mean, they have the vibes, or like the what do you call that? The design of like tropical. It's, yeah, like tropical. And now they are constructing more condominiums, but the condominiums are constructed away from the city center, so it's very good location. And there are luxury accommodations like the Manor. I actually entered that hotel. It's in Camp John Hay, and it's called the Manor. Wait, hold on. In Camp John Hay. And by the way, guys, so it's this. I ask, so the location is something like, oh, like this one. Okay, like this one. It's very nice, but accommodation there is, how much is that again? Like the most expensive, I think it's around 6,000 pesos. I'm sure if you guys want to stay in a very luxury hotel that is not even expensive to you, it's very, very nice inside the lobby. I only went to the lobby. I didn't stay there because it's very expensive. I can't afford it. La Union Beach in the weekends. San Fernando is a nice little town. Yes. If you want to go to the beach, if you are in Baguio City, just I think 1 hour away, 1 hour drive away from Baguio, you are already in the beach. And the nearest beach is in La Union. Yes, that is true. Pollution bads inside the city. I found myself covering my nose. Yeah, that is what I was talking about. When I was studying there, every time we go home, me and my classmates, we always try to wipe the inside of our nose with tissue paper. No, and then it's black. It's black, and also it's is very annoying as well, because as soon as you step out of your hotel, your house, or whatever, if it's in front of the national road, the main road, then you are going to smell the smoke immediately, right away. And if you plan to like walk around the city the whole day, you're gonna smell that the whole day as well. Except if you go inside the establishments, you are not gonna smell that. But if you're like walking outside in the streets, it's just really bad. It dries my nose, so it's probably good idea if you are going to take some, bring some face mask, not because of COVID, but for the pollution, for the smoke. It actually has the vibes of a province and city. It's like I said, just 1 kilometer away from the city proper, you're already in like a more provincial vibes. But in the city center, it still feels like province because it's mountains. But yeah, it's city because you know that there's a lot of establishment. It's very congested. It's very crowded. So yeah. How expensive? I wonder how much it would cost for a house to get built in Baguio. Let's say you get married, would you choose to live there? The price, I don't have any idea, but like Baguio is very expensive. If you're gonna buy house and lot in Baguio, like in Baguio, even if it's like outside the city proper, it's still very expensive. It's not like Manila price, but it's very expensive. But if you like go on the small towns that surrounded Baguio, like Itogon, Benguet, let's check the Google, the maps. Benguet. So this, how do I remove this? Okay, so this, what? How to remove this? I. Okay, this is Baguio, right? And these are the towns that surrounds Baguio. Tuba is actually going well, yeah, Tuba here. La Trinidad, the Sablan, Itogon, these are all surrounding Baguio City. If you buy here, if you live here, if you buy house and lot here or lot or construct a house, in these places is cheaper than Baguio City. Look at Baguio City; it's very small. Baguio is very small, and they said Baguio is actually like a parasite, or it's not gonna live without all of these towns around it, because in Baguio you cannot really, there's no farm in Baguio. So all of these towns that surrounding Baguio are the one who's making Baguio alive with all the cheap products and everything. And fruits, some fruits and vegetables in Baguio are very very cheap. Actually, vegetables in Baguio are very very cheap. Yeah. Was there a gym and movie theater nearby? Yes, in the mall there is movie theater and there's gym as well. What do most foreigners do who want to permanently relocate to the Philippines when they can't own property? Ah, usually they are going to apply for the SRRV. That is a visa for retirement in the Philippines for foreigners. So that is what they do. You can actually own a condominium, just not a land. If you want to own a land, you have to, I think, marry a Filipino. Yeah. But you can own a condominium unit. And yes, there are condominiums there in Baguio City. There, and I'm seeing a lot of constructions now for condominiums. Wait, I want to, I forgot something I want to say as well. Ah, Baguio is a former colonial stage for American governments. Interesting. By the way, yeah, talking about history. So it's the Americans who developed Baguio City, and that's why, if you notice, or if you don't know yet, there the names of the places in Baguio City are names of like Americans, American names like what, Camp John Hay. It's all, wait, let's check. It's all American names. Um, there's Cabinet Hill. Um, I can't see. How do I see this? Camp John Hay. 129 barangays in Baguio. Hold on. Camp Allen, Engineers Hill. I know why it's Engineers Hill. There's even Honeymoon, Holy Ghost, and Burnham Park. The most famous park in Baguio City is Burnham Park. It's named after the architect Burnham, who developed Burnham Park, or like the center of Baguio. And also, you know how, you know the original name of Baguio actually is Ibagyo, Baguio. So the locals call it Baguio originally, but they said the Americans couldn't pronounce it. When they pronounce it, they say Baguio, Baguio. So the name became Baguio. Okay. This is just another trivia. What's the best province to build and how much? What's the best province? I mean, best province to build a house and how much? Well, that is very it varies because, like for example, there are in towns in like city propers of every provinces is always more expensive than in like the barangays, like in the, the outskirts or the outside the towns, the town proper. So it's always the prices are always different. But I think it's a lot cheaper if it's in like the very far provinces, far from big cities. Okay, like for example in the mountains in the north, like around, like I said earlier, like around here, La Trinidad is actually developing as well already, so it's probably expensive here. But here like Sablan, Tublay, um Tuba, Benguet here, Itogon, if you build here, I'm sure it's very very cheap here. Because there, even in my province in Tarlac, um there are prices like 800 per square meter, 800 pesos per square meter, and that is very very cheap, right? It's very very cheap. But if you go to the town proper, you look for lots in the town proper, in my hometown, it goes around 1,200 per square meters, 1,500 per square meters, and the town proper from our place is not very very far. So it's like that. I am seeing questions like courtship. Have you been to Session Road and the mall on top of Session Road? Yeah, that's SM. SM in the top. I don't know why they place the shopping mall on the nicest location in Baguio City. It's on the top most of the city. The SM is a shopping mall, and Session Road, it is the most live, no, most alive street in Baguio. This. So I have taken videos. I'm gonna make a vlog about it because I have a lot of videos. I also went hiking. I went hiking and it's very very beautiful. So this is Session Road. This is the most alive, I think, and they do a lot of like events here in Baguio. And it looks old. The city looks old actually because the buildings, the establishments, and the places are like, it looks very old. Okay, and there are so many cheap goods in Baguio as well. But I prefer just south of the Maguez, such as, yeah, the weather in Baguio, that is the number one attraction. That's why it's a tourist. It's very touristic. It's because of the, all the people who wants to feel a very cool weather goes to Baguio because it's very hot in the lowlands. It's very hot in Manila. It's super hot. The coffee from Baguio and the surrounding region is amazing. I agree with that. And by the way, guys, did you know that the the Independence Day in the Philippines is actually 4th of July as well? I mean, when the Americans gave independence to the Philippines, it's also 4th of July. But the our government changed it, moved it to June 12, because June 12, that was the original Independence Day from this from Spanish colonization. So that's the reason why. So 4th of July in the Philippines is just like they call it Republic Day. Hello, Jeremy. Hello. Welcome to the stream. How often are there power blackouts over there? Never, unless there is a very, very strong typhoon. Yeah, only during, only when there's a strong typhoon. Is it hard to learn Tagalog for foreigners? It depends on your dedication and learning. Yeah. And by the way, guys, the language in Baguio is they have a lot of languages there, have a lot of dialects. But the common language that they are using in Baguio, I mean the locals, is Ilocano. But they use different dialects in Baguio. It's like a melting pot. But yeah, the medium of communication there among the locals, it's Ilocano. But they can also speak Tagalog. Filipinos are bilingual. What was the nightlife like? Clubs, restaurants, etc. There are so many restaurants. There are cheap ones. There are high end. There are also fine dining. There is a medium range, average, and there are like super value restaurants there. Like they serve like one big plate for only, how much is that? Like not even 200 pesos. So that is like less than $4, I think. And it's like the plate you cannot even finish. But me, at least, I couldn't even finish the plate. And clubs, there are clubs as well. They even call it super clubs. There is like one street there where there's like all the bars and all the um like clubs are there. But there is a nightlife in Baguio City. And also I've seen some like go-go bars that I didn't know before when I was studying there. I only know one like go-go bar, but when I was there last week, I saw more because I was like exploring the whole area. If money was an issue, safe from flooding, it's safe from flooding. John, it's very safe from flooding. Has water and good soil for growing food. How much? For about 3 acres. I love to build a family in Baguio. Who's 3 acres in how many? How much? How many square meters in? It's like 1.2 hectares. That's big. That's really big. Well, in Baguio, you cannot buy that big lot anymore. I think, but like, in Baguio City, like in Baguio City, you should like, I think if you want to buy that big lot, then like you could do it in La Trinidad or like in Itogon, Benguet. Safe from flooding, yeah. Good soil for growing food, of course. Does Baguio get typhoons? Yes, Fred, it does. How about earthquakes? Yes, as well. But like maybe 3 times a year. One of the biggest earthquakes happened in Baguio, and a lot of people died at that time. It's like, I think it's like the Turkey earthquake recently. It was something like that. A lot of people died. And I remember when I was studying, a lot of our teachers, our professors are scared of, I think they are traumatized. They still have the memory. They're still young. That I remember one of my teacher, when there's an earthquake, he didn't say anything to us. He just ran out of the classroom, and we all stayed inside the classroom. But it's just super mild. And then he ran away. He didn't even say anything. And then the other one as well, he's very young, professor. But when that big earthquake happened, he was like a kid, very very small at the time, and he said whole Baguio smells like corpse, smells bad because there's a lot of people died, like in the buildings, they got trapped. It's like 1990, I think, 1990 earthquake, 1991, around those years. But now, if there's an earthquake, it's like very mild only, like 3 times a year earthquakes. Same as in anywhere in the Philippines, like in Manila as well, it's the same. Hello, Sam. Is Baguio the most affordable city in the Philippines? Well, Baguio is considered like a big city already because it's a city that's very touristic, and everywhere else in the world, in the Philippines, everywhere in the Philippines they know Baguio. So probably it's the most affordable city in the Philippines. Yeah. What is the religion in Baguio? I think most have Catholic religion in Baguio. Yeah. You didn't finish a plate, you're always hungry. I didn't finish the rice. Yeah, the rice, I didn't finish it. They serve too much rice. What's a two-bedroom apartment rent? I haven't rented, but I remember when I was in college, we rented a two-bedroom apartment, and that was like two, no, 10,000 pesos. But we were four people sharing in the apartment. So, yeah, it's 10,000 pesos that time. And that's very close to the city center. Everyone that have not been outside of the USA thinks every country celebrate USA. Mm. Any recommendations for beaches within some hours of Angeles City? Subic, I think, or Zambales? Subic or Zambales. I don't know how close Subic or Zambales from Angeles City, but it's closer than when you come from Manila. But yeah, the closest from Angeles City, I think it's Subic or Zambales. Subic and Zambales. But sadly, there was so much later. Okay, try Zambales. Zambales. Zambales is just perfect paradise. And yes, I saw a question earlier asking about, it's in the beginning. Asking about, I didn't upload any video. Where is that? This. I've been wondering what happened to your video. You have posted a video in almost 2 weeks. So I don't know if you saw the last video that I posted. The last video that I posted, I put it on private again. So it didn't even make anything, that video, because it was copyrighted. There's a music at the background. So I paid an editor to edit that video, but he put a copyrighted music on the background. Yeah, copyrighted music. The music that plays in the background. And yeah, it's claimed. So I don't want that whoever claimed the video benefit from my content. So I put it on private, and I won't be able to upload that same video again because it's just nonsense. It's not gonna work anymore even if I upload it. So I did not. So I put it in private. You know, the age gap video. So I was actually discouraged, disappointed when I learned about that, and I'm thinking, I'm still thinking until now, if I'm like, maybe this is a sign to stop YouTube, but I'm not gonna do that. But we are thinking maybe we should do a different kind of Philippine content, like more original ones, because you know this kind of talkings and contents and this niche is very like a lot of vloggers are already doing this, and a lot of new vloggers are now doing it as well, are doing it again. So I'm like, this is not like everyone knows about this already. We're just like talking all the same things. So I'm thinking that we are going to do a different kind of content. What is that? I have an idea, but of course I'm not gonna say what is that. But this one requires more effort, more editing, more traveling, um, more planning. It requires so much more than you know the normal content that I'm doing. So, and by the way, guys, if you guys want to support me on Patreon, I've received a lot of emails before asking me if I have Patreon. They want to support me on Patreon. I already created my Patreon account like few weeks ago, but I never announced it. It's the first time that I'm going to announce. So if you guys want to support me there, you can just check out the this, or that is in the description box if you guys want. Thank you so much in advance. Okay, so yeah, it's gonna help me a lot in content creation. Will you ever start Rumble account? I actually have Rumble, but the thing is, I don't know how am I gonna handle all these platforms anymore. To be honest, um, I uploaded some videos there, but I didn't continue because I couldn't manage as well. I don't even know how it works. I just uploaded a video. I don't know how to promote it. So yeah. Yeah, saturated, that's the right word, Reese. That's just correct. This niche is very saturated already. So I'm thinking to make a different kind of content that is more original, and the sense of like talking about the Philippines, or you learning more about the Philippines and the people is still there. Thank you, Jamal. Thank you. It's very diverse. Yeah, I know, but I wanted more to be um not specific, but more, you know, more entertaining, and more like, you will see. Let's see if I can do it. I'm just afraid that a lot of criticisms on YouTube as well. So, and you know, bad comments and trolls and this and that. Get out of the couch. Anyway, so what else? Do they teach what by buying in schools there? I think nowadays they're teaching that, but I'm not sure. But in my time when I was studying, no, they didn't. But now I heard that they have a subject, they have a class for that. You can upload to both. Yeah, Jason. Yeah, I think I'm not gonna stop doing. Maybe sometimes I'm still gonna do the the couch, the talking, but I want to do a different kind of content as well. But this one, I don't know if I'll be able to keep up with this, or like commit, because it's very like something that's requires a lot more effort, so much more. And I'm just scared that it's not gonna perform well. And by the way, guys, if you notice, I removed all my short videos on my channel because I think it destroyed the algorithm of my channel. I'm gonna explain further how, but it's our observation that since we're constantly uploading shorts, it's destroying the algorithm for our long form videos. So I removed all of that. And YouTube is really, really, really annoying because I have a like a manager, partner manager who I'm working with on the back end of my YouTube channel, but I don't know. They don't know the reason why as well, but they investigating it. YouTube is very focused on, I think it's promoting more shorts than long form videos now. So if you're gonna start a channel, don't combine your shorts and your long form video in one channel. You need to hire a media manager. I don't really want to hire a lot of people, but because I'm not making a lot of money on YouTube. Okay, if maybe you guys are thinking, oh, YouTuber, they're making a lot of money. Not really. Maybe others, yeah. And me, I am splitting it. Okay, so it's like when people say you should hire like good team members of your on on this thing, this whole vlogging thing. I just can't. See, I paid an editor to make the last video, and it failed. So I was like thinking, it really disappointed me, and it's really discouraging because I'm like, maybe it's a sign I should stop YouTube. First this, and then now this. So I'm like, okay, should I go back and editing my own videos? The problem of me editing my own videos, I get really, really stressed in editing. It's the thing that is most time consuming, and very stressful to me as well, because I am always like thinking about the expectations first before I put my videos out there. You know what I mean? It's like I I am always I am always I'm very self-conscious as well, thinking that before I upload my videos, or I'm always thinking about how am I gonna edit this video this time that they're not gonna say bad thing about it. But I realize, yeah, we cannot please everyone. Some people will like it, some people will not like it. So yeah, I guess I would do what is like good in my, yeah, I know that it's good in my eyes. People will watch for you for your personality, whatever you have conviction talking about. Ah, thank you, Jason. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, guys, for the support. Piano player. Also vacuum and cook and serve drinks. Thank you, Art. You mean you're attracting less? No, it's not that. It's not about that. YouTube is not promoting the videos. You can actually see that in the statistics because you have a dashboard. If you have a YouTube channel, you have a dashboard, and you will see everything there, the statistics, the metrics, and it's gonna if you know how to read the metrics, and it's gonna explain you everything that it's like that. So it's not about attracting less viewers, but it's about YouTube is not promoting the videos. It's promoting the shorts more. Like more than half of the views per day that I'm getting is all from shorts, and shorts don't give anything. It's just very, very short. It's shorts, 30-second, 1 to 1 minute videos. It's nothing. Is your partner manager a handsome man? No, it's a girl. She's very pretty though. Sounds smart to protect your algorithm. Yeah, yeah, Lexi. Oh, Lexi, you're here. Hire someone to do clips. I know, but I did. I tried hiring people to be editors, but the others, the first time that I hired, they couldn't, because I gave them a sample of my of what I edited. I gave them, and they think it's very very detailed and very, what do you call that? It's very detailed. There's a lot inside that video, so they couldn't. They gave up. And then the second, this one, he put a music that is copyrighted. It's like 80% of the video is copyrighted. And until now, he's still contacting me. Like, what can I do? It's already, it's ruined. There's really nothing I couldn't even upload that same content anymore. Interview the Black Filipinos in the mountains? In the mountains? Ah, you mean the Aitas, the tribe. Yeah, that is actually one of the things that I'm thinking about. That's why I said this kind of content is will be so much more. Requires more traveling, more money, probably more what do you call that? More effort, more editing for sure, more planning. Yeah. It seems like you guys are reading my mind. YouTube trying to become more TikTok yeah, exactly. That is why they're like getting everything in their platform, and it's hurting. It's hurting the conventional, um, the original content in YouTube. This is why live stream then use clips. I'm actually streaming on on Twitch, but it's not, if I want to upload something on YouTube, I feel like I want it to be more presentable. You know what I mean? Because I there's a lot of critics here on YouTube. To be honest, I'm always like taking all those criticisms and like, how am I gonna improve it the way they want it? It's just impossible to please everyone, I know, but at least I'm trying. A lot of complaining about my Twitch videos, and I'm uploading them on my channel here on YouTube. They are um telling me that I'm lazy. I mean, lazy. I'm like walking 13 hours when I'm streaming outside, and you call me lazy? You shouldn't have to pay him. It's his fault. I know, but I also feel like I know he put his effort there, and I'm really trying to like, no, be strong, be strong. You shouldn't. He should also learn his lesson, blah blah blah, so that he knows next time. But because, yeah, it's his fault. I mean, he said he's an expert in YouTube. If you're an expert in YouTube, why you don't know that, right? That's the first thing that YouTubers know, the copyrighted things on YouTube. And he's telling me to dispute it. Like, if I dispute it, and it's not gonna work, because like they claim 80% of the video, all the music are claimed. So if I try to dispute it, and they are going to take the side of the owner of the music, I'm gonna have a copyright strike. And that is very dangerous for a channel if you have a copyright strike. Thank you, Howard. Thank you. Just be patient, soon there will be an AI editing tool. There's already AI editing, I think, but I don't think it's gonna be perfect like how you want your video to be. It can't go to that level, I think. The only way we will ever understand the culture there is to get a better understanding of what it was, to what become became, as we the guest visiting, it would better sense of. Yes, yeah, I understand that, Link. You should have her on video. No, DJ, it's not possible. Where do you find others? Yeah, in Fiverr. Or it's like a billionaire. This is just a picture. I wish I was a billionaire. My background is very nice, right? Cut, cut the chase and marry a rich man. Ay, sorry. I want to sneeze. I feel like if I do that, I'm gonna get criticized. Are you gonna criticize me, guys, if one day you found out that I am already married to a rich man? Or it depends if it's young or old or older, like much older than me. I didn't know that I have black tribes in the Philippines. I love to see that. Yeah, they are the tribes that are from the mountains in central Luzon, like in Tarlac, Sambales. Yeah, Tarlac, Sambales. But they're like in the rural areas in the mountains. Ah, thank you so much, Fred. Maraming maraming salam. I really appreciate that. Yeah, go into the heart of the Philippines where the culture really is. Really, you like that? Do you like it then? You like that kind of content? History, the people in the provinces, or what the people do actually in daily lives. Do you like that kind of content? Who cares? We get criticized. You should not care. I am very self-conscious and very critical to myself, on myself only. So you guys like that content? We were thinking about that, me and my friends. Until now, we are still thinking how are we going to do that kind of content. So, like I said, it requires a lot, so much more than the one that we are always doing. We like entertainment, not learning. Well, it's also entertainment. It's very entertaining. It's like I said, it's more entertaining, and it's like you will learn more about the Philippines, I think. Hi, Ken. Hello. I had 3 videos tagged for copyright on my channel because my West Texas ranch had extremely quiet music in the background. Yeah, and the thing is, copyrights in claims in YouTube is like they are not when you upload the video. It's gonna there is a process. There are some processes before it can before it finishes to upload like completely. So there is this process that it says checking. So I don't know what is it's checking, but I think it's checking all the possible copyright claim and the content itself, like defamation or like words that are what do you call that? Those kinds of words, like bad words. It's checking the content. But the thing is, if there's copywriters music there, they are not gonna tell you that there is a copyrighted music on your copyrighted content on your video. So it's better if you review it first and then upload it again. No, they will not say that. They will let you upload the video, and then like after 2 days or 3 days, now the owner of the music will claim it. It's a smart move for them, even if they know that their music is already there, because they want to make sure that the video is already uploaded for the public. It's already there in public so that they can make money for it. They're very smart and it's very, very annoying. So I put it in private right away. Send me information for the new videos you put out, and I will hold the sign with the info at the visitor section. Thank you, BJ. Thank you. No, I just found him on Fiverr. Thank you, John Elrod. I really appreciate that. From the natives, 100% can we request this? Yeah, sure, Link. Thank you so much for the request. Yeah, RMA. It is. It's a rookie move from the editor to not use royalty free music. Well, he said he has license. Okay, so why? And he's like trying to, I feel like he's trying not fool me, but like telling me that he's an expert, that he worked on YouTube for like 8 years. So why you don't know that? I don't know if he's just trying to like really get me. He's even asking me to be an editor in my channel. Like, are you like out of your mind? I'm not gonna trust you with my channel. One of the was found of the last video edit professional. I prefer the ones you did as they feel more authentic. Ah, the one with a lot of things inside it. Yeah, that's the one actually. I don't know if the last one is the one that I edited, but yeah, that is the sample that I gave him. But yeah, he was not able to do it. I won't be mad if you're married to an old guy. I'd still need you to be my wingman so I can find my. Learning about the culture is entertaining, informative. Yeah, that is actually what I wanted to do. Entertaining and informative. But not like in the way that I am explaining it. I want to show it. You know what I mean? That is what I want. But I know that it's not very easy to do that. But Jao, Leyte, Sikihor, provinces like Baguio, Leyte, Sikihor, to decide where to live. Sikihor. I want to go to Sikihor as well. I really want to see how it looks like in Sikihor, but that will be for next time. Hello, Brad. If you're if you're rich, you won't worry what others think. You can do what pleases you. I don't know. I don't know about that yet. I don't know really. Suggestion for video topic also so we can see what it has evolved into over the years after American Navy left, how the old facilities are being used now. Actually, the development of Subic is like the development in Clark, in Pampanga. They have the same development because it's developed by Americans. So yeah, the development is like almost the same. Okay, what else do I want to say? So yeah, guys, I'm gonna repeat again. For those of you who wants to support me further, I have Patreon account already, and you can check it out with the link on the description box. Sikihor next Twitch goal. I don't know yet, Jeremy, but let's see. I want to go to like all the places in the Philippines so that I can show you guys, and I can speak about is it good to live here, as a local because, I mean, I am the I'm not really the I'm not really the best judger for where is the best place to live in the Philippines because I'm a local. Maybe for me it's good to live in Baguio, but probably for you guys it's just really worst place. So, but at least I can tell you how it feels like there. How's the people? Um, is it cheap? Right? It would be interesting foreign expats who have married with Philippine. I would like to do that as well, but I want to do it face to face to be more personal. You know, I want an interview that's more personal. I don't want really to do it on a camera, but I really, really want to do that. Do some videos in Mindanao. Don't worry, Jack. But that will be, I don't know. We have a lot of time, right? I mean, it's not easy to go to Mindanao, I think. But yeah, we will see to it that we are gonna go around the Philippines and make create a content. Is the volcano affecting you much there recently? That is also one thing. I actually want to visit the Mayon volcano because it's like in critical level now. If you guys know that Mayon volcano is erupting for like 2 weeks already, I think. But no, it's not affecting us here in Manila. Yes, Link. I know, I know. I look at the weather in Baguio and it's the best I've seen cool every day like here in Southern California. Yes, the weather in Baguio is cool. It's a lot cooler than any place, any province in the Philippines. Yeah, that is true. Okay, guys, do you still have some questions? Maybe we can still answer them before we end the stream. So I'm just curious, did you it was yesterday is the 4th of July in your in Western countries, right? In the US. It's yesterday, 4th of July. Yeah, so it's 5 today there, so yesterday is 4. Did they like play the national anthem in like I don't know in malls or like in the streets? Do you have that in Independence Day? Like, are they playing the Star Spangled Banner? My fiance's family has two properties not too far away from the volcanoes, and they are in fear of losing. Wow, really? So it's critical now, right? It's critical now. Oh. I actually want to visit. Like I want to see how is it there, but the travel going to Legazpi is very long from here. If I want to take the bus, it's like I think 9 to 12 hours by bus. And if I'm going to take the plane, it's super expensive, so maybe I won't be able to see I will not see it. Hello, monsieur. Yes, there were fireworks everywhere and parades. Ah, yes, certain place at certain time. Ah, really? July 1st was oh really in Canada? Ah. They played along with fireworks? Really? And do you guys like wave your flag like that? People are drunk and screaming, yeah. It depends on where you live. Some areas are more patriotic than others, but for the most part, it's fireworks, parades, and cookouts. Or it's normal, just like New Year's Day in Philippines. Okay. Oh, it sounds fun. Did you guys get drunk? Did you guys enjoy? They don't, just at ball games. Ah, really? So they don't sing it. I mean, they don't play the national anthem. Do you guys know how to sing your national anthem though? Here in the Philippines, it's like required. We learn it, and we always sing it like before classes starts in the morning in schools, when like middle school, grade school, yeah, also. So before classes, we always gather in the flagpole, in front of the flagpole, and then we sing our national anthem. Do you guys do that as well? I worked at all. As an excuse to recruit individuals from high taxes, but now taxes are higher than ever before. The national anthem in most places, party zones. Ah, hello, Lloyd. Ah, hello, Lloyd. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the tip. Thank you, thank you, thank you. By heart national anthem and pledge of allegiance. Ah, so do you? So you know how to sing it? I heard that um some countries in like Europe, they don't even know their national anthem because they never sing it. It's like a, it's even like a crime to sing it. Will you watch a women's World Cup in is there a women's World Cup here? Of what sport? I don't even know that. But what sport? If it's football, maybe. In Manila, really? We used to sing national anthem in grade school. Ah, so we got that program from Americans then. The fireworks are on the evening of July 13. Ah, okay. So what is that in France? Is it also your Independence Day? It will be played at a dance here in West Texas Friday night as every year. And all men will remove their hats. Ah, so we got that culture or that program from Americans then, because we do the same. We even like when they start playing the anthem, and you're still walking, going to the flagpole or somewhere, you need to stop and then put your hand here, like France. Yeah, in France. I think in Spain as well. No, it's in Australia, New Zealand. Ah, okay. The Filipino women. Oh, that's really nice. Congrats to the Philippines. I hope they will be able to like at least level up on the, you know, like go to at least finals. it would be it would be embarrassing to live in a country and not know the national anthem. Really? There are some countries in Europe that they don't even know their national anthem because I don't know, they hate it, I think. Like it's like a crime to sing their national anthem or something. Ah, yeah. Even in the mall, what in MOA they do that. In some malls, when they open, they play the national anthem. So yeah. Ah, they don't do that anymore now. I think in the Philippines we still do it though. We had an American flag in every classroom. It is played before any major sporting event. Oh, say, can you see? Yeah, I know. Was that the biggest sports, the biggest event um in the US, and they sing that song, and it's like very big event. What is that again, guys? Will play against Switzerland, Norway, and New Zealand in their group. Ah, I want to watch it. Are kneeling out of protest. But half the players are kneeling out of protest. Oh, you can sing. I know how to sing that because I don't know. I think when I was in third year high school, we are like we presented it in front of the classroom, like something like that. So I know how to sing. Yeah, Super Bowl. That's it. Super Bowl. That's what I wanted to say. That is like the biggest sports event in the US, right? And like big celebrities sing the national anthem before it starts. Super Bowl. Okay, so I think I'm gonna watch the World Cup. Let's see. Um, yeah, biggest sporting event. What's my favorite NBA team? I don't know. I don't really watch it anymore. When I was in college or high school, I think I watch it, and I am like going for Heat, Miami Heat before. We go for whatever team is our favorite player playing for. I think I like Wade and the other. I forgot their names. Sorry, I forgot their names. Basketball is very huge in the Philippines because that is the sports that is most played in the Philippines, I think. Such a big tournament. Really. That's really good for Filipinos. The baseball World Cup are the biggest sports, but soccer has become more popular now too. Ah, really? I like soccer as well. Soccer? What's soccer again? What do you mean by soccer? I'm confused because I think when they say soccer in the US, it's the American football, right? Did you play sports in high school? Not in high school, but in college, yeah. Ah, okay, football. Oh yeah, okay, football. I like football. Yeah. I think that not all country national anthem have really? Like what country? Not Philippines. We have a lyrics. Soccer is what y'all call okay. Okay, that's soccer then. Ah, yeah, soccer. Because you say football when it's American football, right? Yeah, yeah, right. Yeah, that's right. Okay, guys. So, do you still have any other question regarding anything? Well, I wanted to say something, but I forgot. What is that again? Um, what par- um what work I do? I'm working in an office like normal people, but right now I am on leave. And I don't know if I already mentioned I'm on leave because of, health issues in this beautiful country of the Philippines. So yeah, I'm also working in an office like everyone else, courting, chopping wood, and getting water. I don't know if some people still do that nowadays, to be honest. It maybe there is, but it's rare. How am I gonna find people who still do that? I hear the Philippines national anthem is not to be sung just everywhere. Is this true? Is this true? Ah, no. I haven't heard of that law or of that rule. Thank you, John. Thank you. Do you ever do subscriber meetups? No. I know, I don't. I'm actually I don't even to be honest, it makes me nervous to talk to like foreigners. Like in the street, for example, when they're just asking for direction, makes me nervous because I am worried, what if I don't understand what he's saying or his accent? I would look stupid. Showing us Baguio, hopefully you can do this full time soon. I yeah, hopefully Lexi. I would love to. Someone said you can get in trouble. Not really. No. Is it like that in your country? But here, no. You can sing it anywhere. Anywhere you go, everywhere. It doesn't matter. I can sing the Bahiko. Yeah, I can, but I'm not gonna sing it here. I don't. I can sing it, but I don't really know. I think I already forgot the lyrics. So yeah, I won't be able to complete it. Would it be courting if I chop wood with a D65 Kamatsu dozer? Yeah. If you need to clear the whole mountain. I heard that Filipino trying to get a Filipino passport is difficult. No, a Filipino passport, no. Everyone can get a Filipino passport. I mean, every Filipino can get a passport and it's not difficult. It's just they have process and the process may take long, but what's difficult is to get a visa. That is what is difficult. You already speak perfect, and why would you think like that? I don't know. I am very self-conscious, Asa. Yeah, I don't know. What is my favorite country to travel to? I've never been out of the country. I've never been to, places, but I've only been to France and to Vietnam. France and Vietnam, they're like related because Vietnam was colonized by French before, right? So yeah, I like those countries. I would love to travel more of to Europe. That is my dream travel. But it's so expensive to travel. I can only afford Asian countries, maybe. I loved seeing your crack up about foreigners' dating habits on your recent video. Hilarious. Thank you, Art. Getting through immigration is so difficult. The workers have crab mentality. Yeah, you think so? How? Why did you say that? You think so? Because a lot of Filipinos are actually thinking that yeah, work like the immigration officers have the crab mentality and they don't want, even if like for example, I went to the embassy, have the US embassy for example. I get interviewed by the officer there, and then they grant me the visa. The problem is there, even if you I already have the US visa, the tourist US visa, I won't still be confident that I could go out of the country because I could be offloaded, I could be interrogated by the immigration officer in the airport. So a lot of people don't want to celebrate if they only got the visa. They want to celebrate if they're already in the other country, because the immigration officers here in the Philippines are just another level. Have you looked into why it's difficult for Filipinos to get passport to USA? Ah, you mean visa. Well, there's a lot of there's a lot of assumptions. Like I've told you before that I joined this US visa application thing, like a group on Facebook. I just want to see how's the process, because all of the people who wants to go to the US to get a tourist visa, go to the US, are posting in that group. And I'm seeing a lot of people complaining about how like for example they got denied of the visa. Like they don't know what is the red flag. They said, I have traveled a lot. I have traveled to like five different countries within the last 5 years. I have money. I have money in my bank. Like they will even mention like six figures or like seven figures. They will say like that, or six figures. And then um my purpose of traveling is for my birthday, for vacation, or something like that. Can you guys tell me what is the red flag? They said. And then people will say, ah, are you single? If you're single, you're female, you're single and you're young, that is actually a red flag. Huh? They say, it's difficult for, first of all, if like for example me, I am young, I'm single, I am not married, I don't have kids. That is already a red flag to me. So if I can prove that I would go back to the Philippines, like they need strong ties. They need strong ties in the Philippines, like my strong ties in the Philippines. And strong ties could be like business, especially if it's a big business in my name. um what else? Like family ties is not even like a strong ties in the Philippines. What else? Like business or property in my name. Property in my name could be a strong tie. And they also want someone who has traveled to different countries. Like if you presented yourself, if a Philippine presented himself as someone who didn't travel to other countries yet and then will go to the US, like why you didn't even travel to other countries, why are you going to the US now? Are you sure you can afford it? Like those are the assumptions. Like you need to prove that you're gonna go back to the Philippines, that you have that you can fund the travel. And yeah, that's it. Even if, and also if like the Filipina has an American boyfriend, they said it's a red flag. They said they should not say that. And also if they are petitioned, like for example spouse visa, they're already petitioned for that. They won't be able to get a tourist visa anymore going to the US. They need to wait for the petition. They need to wait for it. Now, there's a lot of like assumptions and a lot of like red flags and qualifications for us to get a visa going to the US. Because one of the reasons why they doubt Filipinos, they think that Filipinos is not gonna go back to the country. It's because there's so many Filipinos who go to the US or other countries like Europe as well as a tourist, and then they don't go home to the Philippines. But a lot of people are doing that, right? I think I think a lot of people are doing that, not only Filipinos. But are Filipinos creating problem in your countries though? I don't think so. When Filipinos do that, they're very, very discreet and very, very silent. They don't do anything bad so that they won't be caught as illegal immigrant. So they are very, very quiet or very like nice in the country. I think so. Lots of Filipinos in Hawaii. Yeah, I know that is true. Did you go to France to do modeling? I can picture you on the runway. No, John, no. Because you can be offloaded if they feel jealous that you're going to a Western. I don't know. Maybe. To be honest, I don't really know. But there are assumptions like that, like crab mentality. Vietnam and your dream Europe. Yes. Has the visa on arrival changed to 59 days yet? They said it's like changing all the time. Like after 2 weeks it's gonna change again. So you need to check before you travel. I think you need to check. Repeat, I know this is off topic, but can a foreigner drink the tap water in the province and not get sick? I'm coming December, never been before, just wondering things. It's better to not drink the tap water, like from the faucet. It's better not to drink that. But if it's like from a deep well, and if the people are drinking the one from the deep well, the pump, because there are pumps that are safe, that are clean, and then there are pumps like deep well that they said there's many sand in it. So if they drink it, you can also drink it. You will not die. You will probably maybe get sick if your tummy is sensitive. Yeah. ask ask for your future husband if this is okay to ask if he made below $9,000 or even 60,000. Would you not go forward and he's shorter than you, or do he need to be very rich and you will not bind on this? No, $60,000 like a year, that's a lot of money in Philippine peso. I don't know if that's considered as like very low in your country, but I think it is, right? He sure. I like someone that is taller than me, to be honest. If there is one physical requirement, it's the height. I don't know. I feel like it's awkward. Most Filipinos want someone that is taller than them, at least. Even if it's not tall, at least taller than them. Because there are many Filipinos that have overstayed their visas and now are living illegally. Yeah, that is true. That is one of the reasons why it's so hard for us to. But you know what? Our passport is very, very weak. Like, see, this is how I check how strong our passport is. Um, how strong is our passport? Uh, ay, what happened? Philippines. 79 countries. We have only 34 countries that is visa free, and then 42 countries that is e-visa or pre-visa on arrival. What is that though? How is that the e-visa, how is that working? The visa free, I'm sure of that. But the e-visa, how is that? It's like, do you need to apply for that before you arrive to the country, or you need to do that there in the when you arrive in their country? Yeah, and also because of human trafficking, I think, and the scams, you know. Schengen visa is hard to get for Filipinos because they have countries in risk groups for how likely they are to stay when visiting. Also, yeah, that is true. It's not as easy as well, like in Asian countries, to get visa for Europe, but it's, I think US is much harder than Schengen visa. I'm seeing a lot of people getting approved for Schengen visa, but in the US, a lot of people like every day getting denied, denied, denied. Sometimes the whole line for this counter is denied. So sometimes they're also thinking that there's an assumption about, sometimes it depends on the mood of the consul. So I don't know, because like, how come all of the people in that counter is denied on that same console, is denied for that day? Vietnam, Thailand, Cambodia, Laos are of interest to me, and our expats is a great affordable destination between visas. They're less expensive than Philippines. Yeah, that is true. Vietnam is less expensive than Philippines, and Cambodia as well. Thailand, I don't know. Is it less expensive in Thailand than Philippines? Good topics for my channel. Do I need to go to these countries someday? Let's do content there. I believe system do not want to for something to happen and you can't afford to send back. Yeah, also that is also one. Be able to not be stuck. That can cause major issue. I've never once heard a bad thing about Filipinos in the US. That is what I'm talking about. I think when Filipinos are successful in, I mean, they are legal immigrants. They're staying illegally in one country. They don't do anything bad so that they don't get caught and they will not get deported. A large portion of the population where I live are foreigners from all over the globe. See, that it's not only Philippines. I think there are also like people from Africa or from Mexico who are illegal, right? Are staying in the US illegally, and also in Europe. I've heard a lot of like people around the world that is living in some Schengen countries illegally. I personally know two illegal Filipinos living here. Ah, really? How long have how long they've been living in there illegally now? Is it like if you live 10 years in the US, you will be able to get a resident visa, a resident permit? Like how do they do it? If they're living illegally there, how many years before they can be a resident or if ever if they can be resident? There are patient immigrant working in the hotel industry, but not that many. Working in the hotel, really? But I think those people working in those kinds of jobs. I think hotel industry are legal, right? They're not like the tourists who just go there and they didn't live anymore. Philippines are wonderful immigrants. Boil the water first. That's correct. 60,000 USD is high average. Ah. Ah, really? Oh, so that's not even um poor in your country. You want men who make more than $100,000 a year, be over 6 feet, drive an expensive car. That is too much, you know. Women will all be single if we all want a man like that. It's not real. It's so far from reality. The e-visa is a visa you have to apply for online. Ah, so before I arrive to the country that requires e-visa, I need to apply for that before I even arrive to the country. Hi, Loveline, Filipino Philippines. Hello. White Wolf, also in Europe. White Wolf. Some are illegal, but most are legally here. Ah, okay. The United States passport allow us to go over 180 countries, and Thailand is pretty affordable. Okay, more affordable than Philippines. Yes, legal visa, but mostly young seasonal workers. Getting back to Baguio, I'm just wondering if it's cooler there mostly because it rains more there. No, it's cooler there because it's high. It's in the mountain. It's like a city in the mountain, so it's really cooler there. The hottest like temperature there, I think it's like around 25 degrees Celsius. In in when it's like for example in Manila it's 32 degrees Celsius. There it's 25 degrees Celsius. It's still hot, but it's that's something. The gap is something. It feels better than Manila or than lowlands. For over 20 years, one is Filipina. She was actually here with her Arab employer, but then she fled from them and hid herself. Ah, okay. Okay, yeah. Some people do that as well. A lot of Filipinos actually do that. Black, Mexican, or Italian all may get attracted to you. However, you have the last say. Of course, I want Filipino. I don't know. I feel like I won't be able to um. I feel like I won't be able to like get to the no like accept the very liberal culture of Western people. I don't know. I feel like it's hard for me to adjust to that. I feel like Thailand has more province and more islands, so you can find more modernized houses and apartments. Thailand is affordable. Ah, okay. By the way, have you ever been told you look like a Native American? Really? Really? No. Okay, look at this. So this is how I check what countries I can go to without applying for a visa. So it's so bad, Philippine passport is like a joke. So here you can see Angola pre-visa on arrival, Armenia e-visa, Barbados visa free, like more like the Latin America, Bolivia visa free for 90 days, Brazil visa free for 90 days, Brunei visa free for 14 days. This Latin America, these South American countries, these countries in South America are like it's even impossible for us to go there because it's so expensive to go there. Like if you go there, you don't need to apply for the visa, but the ticket is like it even goes to 200,000 pesos. Who's gonna go there? Hi, Chris Terry. Thank you so much for $2. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Maraming salamat. Maraming maraming salamat. You shouldn't stereotype all Westerners together. We all have our own personalities and moral compass. Yeah, I know that, but like most of the people I met and also my friends met are like that. Maybe only the people. I mean, maybe only most of the young Western men who come to the Philippines are like that. Who knows? I've never been to like the US or like stayed in court, or court with someone in like Western countries. So I don't really know. Someone advised me actually, if you want to be with Western men, then you should go to Western countries. They said. I feel like if I will like a Western man, I don't want Western men here in the Philippines. I feel like because like everyone think here that they can get all the women they like or any women here. They have that mentality here, this young foreign man who's coming here to the Philippines for vacation, or yeah, I'm not generalizing, but that is mostly what we meet here, what we see. So yeah, that is from the experience. Cambodia visa free, Colombia visa free for 90 days, but I've searched like because when I check this, I try to search okay Colombia. Let's see how much is ticket going to Colombia. And it's like 250,000 pesos. It's hard. Comoros, I don't even know these countries. Congo e-visa, Costa Rica. This Costa Rica is very expensive to go here. Ivory Coast, 90 days free visa. Dominica, visa free 21 days. Fiji, 120 days. Gambia, and most are like South America and Africa. Haiti, Honduras, Hong Kong. Even in Hong Kong, I've known some people who just want to have vacation like a few days in Hong Kong. They even got offloaded. We don't need a visa going there, but they got offloaded. Indonesia, 30 days. Israel, 90 days. Well, in Israel. I also want to visit Israel. Kazakhstan, 90 days. Laos, 30 days. Macau, 30 days. Malaysia, 30 days. Micronesia, 30 days. Mongolia, 21 days. Morocco, even in Morocco. Oh wow, Morocco is very close to Spain. Like maybe I could just go to Morocco and just enter Spain illegally. But to go to Morocco is also expensive, but it's much cheaper than going to Spain directly. Going to Morocco is like 31,000 pesos one way. But the travel is it's like a struggle because it's like 2 days. It's like two stops. Myanmar visa free, Nigeria e-visa, Nicaragua visa on arrival, Peru visa free 180 days. Wow, that's like almost 6 months. Rwanda visa free 90 days. Singapore, even in Singapore, I know a lot of people who got offloaded there going to Singapore. I mean, even if we're visa free. Taiwan, Tajikistan, Thailand 30 days. Oh, 30 days only. Vietnam 21 days only in Vietnam. So yeah, that's it. That's all. You can tour with the Hebrew man in Jerusalem. I prefer Philippines to Thailand. The Filipino people have kept practical social practice with their customs. Really? Why? In Thailand is not the same? Well, some of us are still conservative and cultural, but not much since I'm black. I automatically have bad image attached to my face. But the richest part of our culture is in Africa. Ah, culture is in Africa. But the richest part of our culture, yes, yes. I know that. It's very rich in culture there in Africa. No, don't come to the West, we'll come to you. Okay, guys, so I think that's all for today. We will do this again next week. And prepare your questions for the next time. Okay. Okay, so I know it's getting late in your country right now, and it's 10:18 a.m. here in the Philippines, and I still need to eat breakfast. I didn't eat yet. So thank you so much, guys, for joining today's stream, and I hope you'll join again next time. And prepare your questions next time. We're gonna answer them real time, okay? Or if you just want to, to talk, you just want to talk, yeah, I'm here. We can talk, but on a stream, and yeah, with all of the people listening. Okay, thank you so much, guys. Maraming salamat. I'll see you again. Have a good rest of the day, everyone. Have a good night to all of you. Bye. Mm. Thank you, guys. See you again.